Tonight, the KCBD investigative team has new information on a multi-million-dollar project Lubbock County commissioners have talked about for nearly 20 years.
Investigative reporter Shaley Sanders has the latest. Shaley?
Karen and Abner, it's not every day a state senator shows up to a county commissioner meeting, but that is exactly what happened. As Lubbock County commissioners move toward funding Loop 88, Senator Charles Perry says he has some major concerns. This crash has stayed with Senator Charles Perry for more than a decade.
Woodrow Road, in my estimation, slide 287, literally is the most safety issue we have today.
In August of 2004, a Lubbock Cooper High School senior died in a 5-car pileup on Woodrow Road.
And it's always stuck in the back of my mind.
1 year later, at that same intersection, another accident left 3 people dead. Lubbock Cooper ISD parents demanded changes.
It is time to do something now.
Lubbock County commissioners decided to take action on what they called one of the most dangerous intersections in the county. Crews worked to widen Woodrow Road and eventually build an overpass. But as the county continues to grow in that direction, so do concerns.
Lubbock Cooper is actually the second fastest growing school district in Texas over the last 5 years in terms of percentage growth.
Lubbock Cooper ISD Superintendent Keith Bryant.
In 3 years I've been here, we've had a number of accidents on Woodrow Road.
Says they expect the district to nearly double to 4,100 students in the next 8 years.
As far as I can tell, we're the only one of those fast growth school districts in Texas whose main high school campus is not on a state highway, a U.S. highway, or a city street.
He says expanding and widening Woodrow Road is a priority for the district.
We've got a significant problem that, in my estimation, is only going to get larger unless something is done.
We need a way to get to our kids safely.
Katrina Young graduated from Lubbock Cooper ISD. So did 2 of her sons. Her youngest is a freshman there now.
Oh, a whole lot of safety concerns because we worry about our kids when they start driving. Just it being so narrow and all of the traffic.
A safety concern she says isn't new.
There was a pretty bad accident even when I was in high school that took the life of one of our students.
We have met with our 2 commissioners that touch Lubbock Cooper. We've met with TxDOT. We've met with those folks multiple times. I've testified before the MPO. As a district, we're reaching out to everyone we can to try to help us with a solution.
Experts have predicted this growth for years, which is why Steve Warren, the Lubbock District Engineer for TxDOT, says they began discussing the possibility of an outer loop more than 20 years ago.
It continues to grow, especially on this first segment we're working on. It's from US 87 to Wolford, and that's where the fastest growth is. It's just been booming out there.
Warren says this project will eventually stretch from Slayton to Shallow Water. TxDOT hopes to start construction on the first segment of the project soon, which is why they made a presentation to Lubbock County commissioners in December.
I assume you're aware that we're coming to Lubbock County asking for $8.75 million for the local match for the right-of-way and utility adjustments for that first segment, and that's just for segment 3. I want to make that very clear.
Perry attended that meeting and shared some concerns with commissioners.
You're going to put a lot of pressure on Woodrow Road as Loop 88 goes into place. And with the traffic and the school districts and the growth that's going on there, you have to begin to think about that project concurrently.
Warren says, like with Loop 88, commissioners can expect a pretty big price tag for that Woodrow Road project.
If you're wanting to widen that road yourselves, keep it off system, we estimated roughly $7 to $8 million for right-of-way to get the necessary right-of-way for that, plus about $22 million for construction.
But Perry isn't shying away from the cost.
I want the county to begin a conscious, deliberate focus on putting those dollars towards those road projects that way.
And Bryant says the district has a way to help.
We've got an easement in front of the high school that the district will donate. That'll save some cost. We're doing everything we can to do that. I don't know where else to turn, so we'll keep fighting.
Senator Perry is encouraging county commissioners to act now because of the low interest rates. The KCBD investigative team is taking a closer look at just how much these projects are going to cost. Stay with KCBD for the very latest. Karen and Abner.
Thank you, Shaley.